What the Juck is, everybody? Jando here, back at it with another video. Day zero is finished. It's done. All that stress and prep is now over, and we get to watch in super speed everything I did. This is gonna be a long ass video, so I'm gonna just crank this up to 8x because a lot happens in. We're given what 2 hours and 50 minutes was the recording. So log in, redeem the pass, and I'm just going to commentate of everything that I did, where I could probably improve if I did this again. But it was, I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. And yeah, so welcome to the adventures of Jucko, my Erel. And while I commentate on this, I am also training on it. And yeah, Erel, okay, so around here is when I first figure out that you can now flash jump after up jumping on Erel, and I pogged out so hard when I figured that out. And then I saw some other changes where we now get a 30% shield, which is incredible. And we also get a 10-second iframe, basically a second journey. That's going to make trying to do Black Mage so much easier. Like, we're guaranteed to get a burst off in phase 3, it's a game changer. Alright, so we're speeding through. Terra Blink's done. Hit 200. Now going through 5th job. Unlocking HS. Starting the new Operation Dive event, which is actually not too bad. Despite the drama that Nexon inadvertently caused because of it, it's actually a decent event. Did the Talhart event. I was a little bamboozled by the cutscenes, like how long is this going to be. Up to some Monster Park. And I think I did some EXP, because I want to focus on EXP for a bit. Maybe I should have done boss damage. In hindsight, maybe I should have done boss damage to make the early clears a little easier. But hey, it is what it is. It'll eventually work itself out. Then I redeemed the professions, and then because I did this auto harvest thing, I get the juice, and I was very happy with that. That was a nice dub on my end. And I get completely gapped by this, so I have to force myself to do a cutscene. I just equipped burning gear. There it is. You can't equip burning gear, so I just equipped the boss gear, and that was enough. And I just choose some rings. Even though I got the Master SS ring, which is weaker than the others, it doesn't matter because I get like 4 other event rings, which is kind of crazy. I was thinking of doing like a timer for this as well, but like I needed it to be like locked in and less stress as possible. We're diving into the strawberry farms, doing 2 of these to get to level 215. The first one will get you to like 210 and some change. Then the next one will take you to like 215 and like 50%. Also nice going over and reviewing all this as well, because it happens so quickly. Yeah, what else did they change with Erel? The origin is now completely juiced, which is a very nice change. Yeah, I'm trying to equip this symbol, but you can't equip in it. It's like, my damage is not looking too good. What's going on? I don't think they changed much else. Was that they just removed like 30% final damage or something like that. 2 of our passives that were 20% FD, and it went back down to 10% FD. So, and they also removed some cooldown reduction in Erel Link, which is cool. Thanks for that, Nexon. But I am seeing some decent specs. So here we menu game as I zoom to 260 on this coupons, which is quite a dopamine hit. There was this one mad lad who just posted in the Erel Discord that he completed D10 at 32 mil. There we go. My game crashed, so we have to open it back up. Hey, it took seconds to bring it back up. Always a good thing. And we look at that, 260 already. That was in like 5 minutes to 260 at 8x. This is 40 minutes into the VOD. 40 minutes into, so I'm approaching like 2 hours to reset. And I'm thinking I've got plenty of time. Yeah, I'm trying to like figure out why can't I accept the Jenny pass? What's going on here? Then I realized I checked the patch notes and like, oh, reset. Probably should have just checked that beforehand. Hey, it's all right. So here I am thinking, wait a second. I should have been 266 if I followed this right. What happened? And I was just trying, like, making sure I didn't miss anything. And I was like, a bit bamboozled that I checked again, and I ended up just like accepting everything. Now, I will say I do make mistakes during this, even though like I my own checklist and I was going through it one by one. I did make mistakes. Yeah, we'll go over them as they happen. I will say, out of everything that I did, the things that I missed, so on purpose, I missed doing easy, lucid, and normal slime. I just ran out of time. And you'll see why. Something completely gaps me coming up. I don't use the XP boosters on day 0 to reach 268. I didn't see a reason to do that. And I wanted to spend that time doing other things. And probably my biggest fumbles is I forgot to do Arc and Golex. I'm a day behind Golex. No. Yeah, that's probably the biggest. And I didn't do Monster Park Extreme, but I just didn't have the time. And it's like, yeah, whatever. Like 13% XP that I didn't get because, well, it doesn't really affect Challenger World, but they messed up our event buffs. They're not there anymore. Where's my event buffs? Yeah, splitting through 6-drop because I'm trying to reach that 6-drop power spike. Here I want to test the like Erel's burst because one of the complaints we had in the suggestions of feedback we had in the test server was that whenever you perform the Erel burst, when you do one set of Fury and Sting into your tag team ability Destruction of Rowan, you have exactly 2 stacks left. And yeah, why? Why only 2 stacks? And some mad lads did the math, and apparently Destruction of Rune, because it's being paired with another mad lad, it's doing like 1 less tick than it needs to. So I'm not sure if it's like designed that way or if we're just playing a bugged version. Erel's burst could be really big. Here I am throwing some cubes and getting absolutely nothing. Trying to find them all. There's a shit ton of cubes you get. I couldn't believe how many cubes you get. I'm also just schizoing out. It's just like so much decision making. Like, what do I do these cubes on? What do I spend them on? And with how many cubes, like ring cubes you get, I'm like, fuck it. I'll buy a 5th ring and just cube it. Because like we have so many of these things. And I quickly realized that I have no inventory space. I'm working on the inner ability at the moment, and I waste a fair bit, but you get so much of it, it's like, yeah, it's fine. And honestly, honor is kind of fake these days, because you just get so much of it, especially when you do boss meals. So, managed to get Mesotain 18% on the reveal roll, which is pretty nice. And then I'm just trying to tear up the second one, and it took a long time. This took forever. Just burning through honor right now, and every single tap I'm like, damn, probably should have waited, but I eventually get it. And then I get boss damage, I think about it for a second, roll it, and I immediately get 20% drop rate. So like, cool, whatever. That's perfect. So the drop rate one is done forever, which is just a great quality of life. Time to think about it. But my bossing one needs to be fixed up. And then, of course, the farming one needs to be optimized. So make a cheeky sequence, die to Zach, and then I kill it. So I unlock the first tier. Now, if I had a better like mind map of how to approach day 0, I probably could have tackled Hard Lotus. But instead, I dick around. I don't optimize my path. Look, you see that? I unlock Golix. I unlock it, and I never go back. This is an hour and we're approaching an hour and a half into the VOD. So there's about 3 hours of day 0. So we're about halfway. Here I'm getting gapped by Vellum because I think I bound it. I just decided not to kill it. I eventually just do all of my baby boss meals right now, or baby bosses right now, just to get them out of the way. Get my paycheck is very needed, as Meso is sparse. It's sparse in early days of Challenger World. And oh god, we're doing Chaos Pap. Pap is like the hardest boss in the game. And you look at he's gapping me. I think it was at this point. Was it at this point? Like, I'm 6th job. Why am I not just using my Origin skill? And here I'm like, just doing my best, just doing whatever, blah, 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 blah. I'm also trying to do like normal bosses as well. Look, I even marked Golix in that list. It's because it was below the weeklies that I just completely forgot about it. Is Chaos Pink being gapping me? That was some time lost. And then I realized, wait a second, I have the Origin. I could be using that. We're doing pretty well against, I guess, all these like bad ones. And here we go. Akechi. I got completely outplayed by this guy. Can't kill him in one burst, so he just DRs and just dances all over me, and it's miserable. I even leave. See what I can do. I unlock M1, unlock Janus, and then I try and figure out how to unlock M1, and then I eventually realize I can't do it in here. Figure it out, think, God bless, can do it now. Jump back in, doing so much more damage, because at this point, my burst doesn't actually function properly. You do need M2 to have the spear drop to actually function properly, which is interesting. I eventually, though, do manage to kill him. Wait, not yet. Not yet. So annoying. God. This is where I should have just unlocked the Ascent, so I could have just Ascented him and just been done with it. I eventually face to him. Eventually, we'll just Origin him here and just call it, and it's like, oh, done. That took forever. This is the reason why my day 0 went awry, is because of Akechi just got in my mind, messed with my head. He was like, cool, let's just do some Monster Park, get some XP out of the way. I think I only do 1 or 2 here, because I realized I wanted to do something else. I think I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, shit, I have like an hour left of day 0. Fuck shit, I need to be doing something. Oh, that's right, I did it to get some Monster Park potions. So we can do Lotus. This is Practice Tool? That's right. I was trying to unlock the next tier, so I was thinking, okay, I'll do Practice Normal Lotus, then Practice Elucid, get the Burning Gear. And here we go. You absolutely demolish Normal Lotus. It's not even difficult. And then I'm here, just waiting for cooldowns, and boom, use the Origin, and it's just bonk, dead. So we upgrade, item burning again. I clear up my inventory. It's getting really hard to navigate my inventory when it's this clogged up. I end up buying the magic wands, and I think I also bought the express boosters as well, and I still have those magic wands. I'll be using them once I hit. I forgot when to use them. I need to look up a guide again. There is a like thresholds where you get the most bang for your buck to go for the next tier. So right now I'm doing probably the most important daily, well, weekly, and that's the Erel request. And I'm also doing some dailies. I'm not sure if I think I skipped it, but I did skip arcane dailies and weeklies with the power of money. Won't be doing that again because it's very expensive. And look, the weeklies honestly aren't that bad. It's only like when it's like time sensitive. That's like cool. It's just and what am I doing here? I think I'm just this is just more filling the Erel weekly because like in early game challenger world, you're going to be soul Erel energy gated. Soul Erel energy gated, and it's like it's brutal like how starved you are for this. And I think I ended up joining a guild in hybrid. There's some mates in this guild. But yeah, Soul Erel at the start is like super good. But any source where you can either choose soul fragments, Soul Erel frags, or Soul Erel, always pick the fragments. Because you're going to get to a point in Challenger World where you're going to be frag gated. Like it's inevitable. No matter what, if you can pick between the two, like the soul, like the coupons, always pick Soul Erel fragments. Yeah, I was trying to like push for this so I could unlock more 6 jobs, so then I could then use that to go even further beyond with some investment into Hexa or Erdeling. Shine classes are unique and special. But okay, we can a great time to talk about this. But Erel's training is pretty solid. It is a little juiced because of the new dog summon you get with this Teleheart event, Night of Fantasia. Did I call it right? Phantasms event. You get the raising Elanos, and it's like a baby at the moment, but he'll eventually grow and become the size of a Janus ball. Between Janus ball, even Dusk. This is the coupons that I'm talking about. I went for the frags because I just know that frags will always be an issue. But yeah, with the dog summon, with Janus, either versions, Erel Fountain, and your Spear of Light, like your map coverage is pretty big. It's a little annoying in the early game at this stage because Dusk can't one-shot, and Dusk only really shines when it can one-shot. Here I'm redeeming some more Maple points so I can skip Epic Mountain. I'm 700 off. I have 9.3k points. I'm like, this, that's what I get for doing dailies, paying for dailies. So I end up jumping into Elucid, and at this point, I've got like 30 minutes left right now. And I'm like looking at my list, what I've got left to do, and I'm thinking, geez, I'm trying to get close. Can I kill Lucid? But I also want to do some Monster Park. And I hadn't done Lotus or Damien yet either. And I'm like, shit. Right, fuck it. Let's jump out. I'll do Lotus as my VOD completely. Lotus is going fucking crazy on my VOD. Jeez. So I go out, I clear Lotus in like 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, 2 bursts, and dive into Damien because I just want to get this done, get my money. And I'm also like eyeing Slime at the same time, thinking, all right, let's just do Slime real quick, get the money, get a small, tiny chance of getting a Slime ring. I was very happy with Damien. Damien just was instantly at phase 2. And I do my first burst on Slime, and I'm like, oh, I did 20% in my first burst with Origin. And I'm like, yeah, nah. I do a cheeky relog onto the main to pick up EXP boosters, and I also pick up both the Mecha Berry tickets. I didn't buy it on Challenger World, bought them on Chronos, just because they refresh at reset. And I jump back on the main and do Monster Park. And this is the final thing I do pretty much. And here I am, like, looking at the time, looking back at Monster Park, looking back at the time, thinking, okay. The moment I got this done, I was like, oh, yes, I did it. I completed my day 0. I did everything that I wanted to. I decided to give up a couple things, and I was fine with that. And then it was like, half an hour later that I realized, shit, I didn't do Golix. I didn't do Arc. That could have been a Dom drop. My priority was anything that gave frags was that number one, then Meso, then EXP. So I probably should have prioritized Elucid probably more, just clearing that. I eventually clear it after a day 0. But it was a ton of fun. It was fun watching people doom as the patch time finished and the game wasn't up. And then it was up so you could actually play the game, but it wouldn't load. Everyone was dooming that the game was going to be delayed, but it was only delayed by like 15 minutes. Yeah, I woke up at like 6 a.m., barely got any sleep because like I was excited for this patch, and look, I had a lot of fun. And I managed to finish, got to level 13 of the new Operation Dive event, which is kind of cool. And I think this is where I was like, ah, I did it. I finished. And there we go. Here I am taking photos, some pictures for my... This is for the Obsidian. Doing it live. And I'm trying to take a picture of the Erel link, and it's like, it's a little awkward. I can't actually do it on the Erel link like I do it for the other characters. Yeah, I think reset rate's already hit. That's it. That's day 0. That's everything in a nutshell. I managed to take a 3-hour VOD and cover it in 20 minutes. And here I am showing off my progress because I got 266 in 2 hours. Oh, I'll pause it here. That does it for me. How did your day 0s go? How are you enjoying Erel or whoever you picked for Challenger World? Let me know in the comments. And as always, have a chicken good day. Catch you all in the next.